I always had a vision to open up my own restaurant. I went to college here at the Culinary Institute in Hyde Park, close to Poughkeepsie. And I love the area for all its farming and artisans and breweries and distilleries. And 5 years later, here we are. Essie's restaurant is named after my grandmother. Her name is Essie Smith. I chose her name because it's catchy. And the whole concept behind the restaurant is to pay homage to the women in my family who are all great cooks. They inspired me with food in some shape or form, and I just wanted to pay homage to that. I came from a great household. I came from a faith-based family, an immigrant family, a Southern family. Coming up, I seen hard work, dedication, having good faith, and you know that you're not on your own, and there's a higher power that you can lean on when you need to. And that's all part of the promise for me too, because without those strong roots and that strong background, I wouldn't be here today. I grew up learning about hospitality just by hanging around with my mom, my family dynamic, my grandmothers. Hospitality is in my DNA.
My name is Marianne Walker, and this is my son, Brandon Walker. I'm happy to share some time with him. I'm very proud of him and his success. So much goes back in our family history. Good cooks. We learned to share, and my mother was a great cook. Her specialty was sweet potato pies and fried chicken. I didn't know that my son would become a chef, but I knew whatever he was gonna become in the work field, that it would be with his hands. And he watched me a lot in the kitchen, but he never shared with me at the time that he wanted to be a chef.
I remember growing up with her making carrot cake.
Carrot cake.
Yeah, you know,
Yes,
I used to always grate the carrots. You know,
Yes.
she would make the batter. You know, so that's what I remember the most. This is the beginning, you know, this is where it all started.
Yes, yes.
As soon as I walked in the door and I smelled the aromas, I said, yes, Mom is cooking. And I could tell by what the aromas were in the hallway what she was cooking. Like I knew what she was cooking. Because I always look forward to coming home to a good meal. A lot of good childhood memories around food. I really, really appreciate my parents and my mom for really exposing to me to food in that way. The dish that we're gonna make today is, I forget what you used to call it.
We really didn't have a name for it. I used to say like goulash, but it's made with Southern seasonings. I don't know how my mother came about it, but we always liked it and call it a family dish, that it's something that we cook and pass down.
It's a really, really simple recipe. So we take some sage sausage, we sear it off, we're cooking it with some onions and peppers. Then we're gonna add some kidney beans to it, just enough to let it is there. And then the sauce is actually ketchup.
We love it, and we serve it over rice.
If you look back through the history of food, we have always been there. We have always been there. African Americans, enslaved cooks, we were the people cooking the food. So the only problem is that through the evolution of time and through the culture of this country, African Americans weren't pushed forward to the forefront to get those accolades, to get that acceptance. There's a lot of black chefs being put in the forefront who are winning awards, they're doing great work. And my only question is, why did it take so long? Because we've always been there. Try to think about what you want to do in life. I know it's hard, sometimes you don't know. If you're living and walking in your passion, you never get tired of it, no matter how hard it gets. If you do those things, it's never work.